What's up guys, it's S2W here with a new project called S2 What's New, where we'll talk about early sneaker rumors and cover anything that's popular, trendy, or any contemporary culture shared around the web. For those in lockdown or quarantine, hopefully the video will make the days more bearable, and if this video has brightened up your day for even just a little bit, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet and hit the like button to support the channel out. For the first news, Instagram page Han Zuying has released a set of high quality photos of an upcoming OffWhite and Nike collab slated to release later in the year. Known as the Air Rubber Dunk, the shoe was first teased at New York Fashion Week and then a second time at the Nike 2020 Forum runway show. We've never seen this silhouette released under their collab before, so it's a completely brand new model. I don't know why, but at first, I thought it looked like a stripped down version of an Air Jordan 4, but apparently it's a fusion of two other Nike models, the P6000, which made its debut only last year in 2019, known for its retro look of the early 2000s with modern comfort. While the other model is the popular Nike Dunk Low with what seems to be an additional see-through air bubble heel at the midsole, popularly seen on the OG Air Max. Created with what seems to be a mesh base upper, it is then reinforced with suede toe guard and heel counter, and also nubuck mudguards and toe box. We'll see the leather caging strips running down the side canvas of the sneaker just like the P6000, along with neon green rubber highlights accenting the edges and branding of the shoe. The classic Nike Air branding is stamped at the heel, while the iconic OffWhite brandings such as the orange tab, quotation shoelaces, and the medial ID text is brought over to this collab as well. A second rumored colorway is slated to come out as well in University Gold, with metallic leather and rubber overlays instead of suede and nubuck. Off-White collabs with Nike have always sold out in men's sizes, so I would assume these would fly off shelves too because it's a new silhouette. Speaking of air bubbles, on to the second news as Instagram page Yankee Kicks has teased a new Air Max 90 colorway with the ever so popular Galaxy theme. Galaxy is one of the most iconic colorways or themes, so to speak, to ever drop in a Nike sneaker, especially known on the Foamposite. Back in 2012, when the sneaker culture was still growing during the social media boom, a guy literally wanted to trade his used vehicle for a pair of the Galaxy foams. That's how crazy it was. And now in 2020, it seems like Nike has brought over that famous color blocking for the 30th anniversary of the Air Max 90, featuring the intergalactic space theme design that was once loved to today's beloved Air Max silhouette. Constructed with a mesh upper with a starry purple and pink galactic print, the rest of the shoe is drenched in black mudguard, midfoot panels, and laces to further allow the purple colorways to pop. The Nike swoosh and tongue patch is given a metallic finish to give an astronaut or space station look, with white speckles on the dark midsole plate, which again complements the starry night of space. You can't forget the cute little hang tag that comes with the shoe, printed with the words SN 2020, which according to Sneaker News, made reference to the supernova discovered earlier in the year. The shoe looks dope in my opinion, and although people might say it's played out already, it's one of the more unique colorways to release this year, so these should still interest a lot of people who crave for an Air Max 90 in 2020. For our third news, Instagram page RepGod888 has released a few early images to what the next rumored colorway of the Yeezy Boost 380 would look like in hand. Named as the Blue Oat, the upper continues to feature a prime knit material but in dark brown with mustard orange pattern this time. The widened mesh stripe slashing across the lateral profile is now in a contrasting blue tinted shade, with a limited 3M reflective version slated to release alongside the regular non-reflective GR version. This silhouette is one of the newest additions to the Yeezy lineup from Adidas, and this release will mark its third colorway of the silhouette. And as you can see, different from 350 V2s, this 380 boasts a new addition of a sock-like elastic collar, with a smoothened out rubber midsole housing a thicker boost cushioning unit inside. Cushioning wise, this new model is softer than the 350 V2, but only by a tiny margin in my opinion. From the visual standpoint, everyone has their own preferences, but I still think the V2s look more streamlined on feet. It's just that unfortunately, with all the amount of colorways that are out, a lot of people just got tired of looking at the aesthetic of the V2. Now that the 380 is here, especially with a new colorway, a lot of people will definitely want a new Yeezy silhouette on feet, so even if the colorway is a little reaching in my opinion, these will sell out just like all the other Adidas Yeezy products. News number 4 are restock rumors that came from Yeezy Mafia, stating possibly one of the best colorways of the 350 V2 is re-releasing yet again, the Zebra colorway for June 2020. Ever since its first release in 2017, I'm pretty sure Adidas and Yeezy have restocked them every year after that. The stock for the initial 2017 release was really limited and people were willing to pay $1,000 at resale for them. Now that the colorway has been released multiple times, I'm pretty sure those who want it have already gotten them. Honestly speaking though, it's probably the nicest and most unique colorway ever on a 350 V2. If you ever thought of wanting a pair of the 350 V2s, this colorway will always be on top of the list as one of the better colorways for the silhouette. Then on May 15, it seems like the adidas Yeezy Quantum Basketball is releasing on the Adidas app. Now, I'm unsure if this is a worldwide release or just a US release, but considering they've only released it in Chicago during the All-Star weekend of 2020, it would be nice of them to do a global release because this is the only silhouette or colorway that I'm interested in for all the Yeezy leaks so far. Now, I've heard the comfort is mediocre, but something about this silhouette just looks right and I want a pair in hand to check out. I hope the lifestyle version is getting a global release as well, but it seems like the performance basketball version is slated for the 15th of May as rumor goes. News number 5. In free video game news. Due to the recent pandemic and also the weekly generosity of gaming platforms, free games, especially single-player story-driven games, are available for download, and this week, the games for free are mostly considered AAA titles. If you have a PC, over at the Epic Store, they are giving out Just Cause 4 for free. As far as I know, this is a type of game where destruction is your ally, where you wield different weapons and gadgets, use a grapple to swing around, smash objects together, and even fly using a wingsuit. I personally have not played this game before, but as an action-adventure game and hovering around 7 out of 10 as an average review score, it's free for you to download until April 23rd. If you have a decent phone or tablet that could handle it, Google Play Store and also Apple's App Store is giving out Hitman Go for free. Created by Square Enix, the game itself has over 50,000 installs with an overall 4.6 to 4.7 stars out of 5 rating. If you like turn-based puzzle games with a mix of stealth to avoid and take out enemies strategically, it might be a good time to try it out and keep it for free forever. Also for PlayStation 4 owners, PlayStation is also giving out the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection for free. This collection includes the first 3 original Uncharted games, all AAA titles back then when it came out. Uncharted is literally one of the faces that represent the console of this generation, as to Mario to Nintendo. If you have a PS4, then this is probably the greatest time for you to download this iconic collection from PlayStation before they move on to the PlayStation 5 coming later. And that's all for this video. This series is new, so I'm still working on the workflow and things that I'll be talking about, as it will definitely change throughout the weeks and months. Hope everyone is doing well these days, and I'll see you guys in the next update to S2 What's New.